people, and welcome to For a Different Lens podcast. I'm your co-host, Joe.
I'm Dej.
And I'm Jacob.
And we're just going to get right into it because before we started recording, Jacob said every team in the Premier League is better than Man United. Don't know how the conversation started, but we're here. It looks like we're starting off United. I mean, the Prem's back this weekend, isn't it? Didn't even ask how everyone is. In fact, let's be civil. Let's be civil.
No,
we're good, man. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Right.
I'm sure. Wait, who are you man got first game, by the way?
Fulham.
Okay, might be a tough one. Where is it?
Old Trafford.
Still might be a tough one.
Matters.
Yeah, still might be a tough one.
Based on the way we played last season, anyway.
But I said before the episode started, West Ham have a better squad than Manchester United.
And I called cap.
This one, I'm actually not really getting involved.
And I told you to go and look at the squads because I'm being totally honest with you. Manchester United do not have a better squad than West Ham.
Listen, you pull up the West Ham squads. I pull up the United squad.
Okay.
I will go player for player, position for position, yeah.
You do
Well,
that.
just go like
Starting 11 for
what
starting
do you
11.
think starting 11? I've probably got both starting 11s in my head, but I'm intrigued to see where this is going. I'm going to try sit on the fence as much as
Okay,
possible.
Mac Ross.
Remember, I'm a fan of neither of these football clubs.
Yeah,
you're a fan
fan
of United's demise.
What demise? You man have not done anything for me to even bother.
Like,
You man are a shambles. You're
this
continuing to be a
this
shambles.
guy
I don't
has
have
started-
anything against you.
we were not talking about. I don't even know how it started. And
shambles.
usually when we come here, the trolling for United comes from Jacob's dad. Today, Jacob's inherited
Jacob took on the mantle.
that spirit for no reason, and here we are, United.
I'm just telling you.
I'm the United fan. I'm calm.
You're both United fans, but your squad's a shambles. But go on.
Listen, let's do this.
Who's in goal?
bro.
Anana?
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'll Areola.
Areola.
You pick Areola.
I'm going off.
No, but just
This is you versus you.
I'm just asking,
Dej
bro.
versus Jacob. Go on.
you're a Man United fan. You can chime in. You can also say who would you rather have in goal.
Dej versus Jacob. Go on.
Who would you rather have in goal though?
Who would you?
No, I'd probably have Anana in goal over Areola.
No brainer. Next.
Yeah, I'm not set.
Next.
Okay. We're going to do a normal right back.
Right back. Yeah.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
And,
Yeah,
now
you don't
that-
win that.
Now that Aaron started, moved. Sorry.
Yeah, he's signed officially. You can use your official signings if they haven't been confirmed yet, by the way, because we know they're there.
Nah, well, Dallo, innit?
Yeah, well, we know who's
Do you
better.
prefer Aaron over Dallo?
Yeah.
Didn't know. Maybe I did know that. Actually, interesting.
Yeah.
I disagree, but I'm not involved in this one.
Nah, I'm definitely Aaron over Dallo. Me anyway.
Yeah.
That's not even a bias. That's
Centre backs,
bias.
brother.
Max Kilman and Tobido Jean-Claire. Or Jean-Claire Tobido.
I was trying to read that one today, actually, to see if that one's going through again.
He's on loan. It's a loan.
Yeah.
He's at West Ham.
Yeah, no, I remember they basically finalised it, but the way the last couple of days have gone, deals are just going off left, right, and centre.
Mhm.
You saw it with Conor Gallagher. Chelsea
Yeah.
told him to fly back today.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not
There was
going to
another
flag.
move.
For another guy going to Chelsea. Broke down.
Yeah, Omar Dion from Atletico. But there was another move today. I can't remember what team and player.
Liverpool had the one yesterday.
The deal
Sociedad.
got pulled off. But no. But these ones, the deals were actually agreed fully.
Oh, okay.
Conor Gallagher's been in Madrid for 5 days.
Yeah, and the
5,
deal
6
said-
days.
Wow. Little
Yeah.
holiday.
Like, there's been about 2 or 3 deals that I've seen the last day or two that have been pulled out completely. So
I think because Chelsea were trying to sign a replacement for Gallagher, and that deal flopped. So I think that obviously deal.
and now I think they're waiting for Atletico to sign him. So I think they've delayed now.
Oh, okay, so the money can be in the account. So they
Yeah,
can,
I think it's
they
from
can
their
do-
end, but it's still negligent on Chelsea because
you may as well keep
you
the
forced
player.
him out the club.
Yeah.
and then
You keep the player until he has to go.
yeah, but yeah, no. Let's go back to this. We'll come on to Conor Gallagher.
Max
later.
Kilman and
Todibo
Tobido.
and Kilman versus
Martinez and the Lick.
Martinez and your whichever one you want to go.
Yeah, whichever
this
one.
is your one actually.
But we win.
you don't win there.
We
This
do.
is your-
You do not win there.
I
Of what are
think
you
we
winning?
do.
Of what are you winning?
All right, so
Of what are you winning?
oh no, go right centre back. So Todibo versus Delict.
What are you winning there, bro?
What do you mean? What am I winning there? Just because one man has played Champions League and you've seen him doesn't mean he's better than the player that you're gonna see.
It's mad because Todibo was meant to come to us, but we couldn't sign him.
Before the lit was gonna go
It's
there,
actually
right?
funny.
Therefore, what? Because you signed a man after he's now better. Because
But that was
your
probably
second
more
choice,
ownership as well.
your second choice over your first choice is now better than the first choice person you want to sign.
But like you said, you ain't seen him, brother. So how can I go off the unknown?
How many times you watched the lit play?
Yeah, way more than Tadibo.
No. I understand that. But how many times you watched the
I'm
lit
saying
play?
that for him. I know that for a fact.
Fact. Okay, this season, last season, I haven't seen him play that much. But when he was at Ajax, I saw him play more often. Only because I was watching Dutch ball a bit more. I don't know why though. I think it was just on when I was off.
And Ajax were in the Champions League doing a mad thing.
And you went to see SK in Holland. Maybe that's why.
That's true. That was around that time as well.
You probably thought you were.
So
a bit-
you've missed a few years of the lit ball then.
I have missed a few years, but he's always been a solid player. You never hear of him having like stinkers.
You not hear about his time at Juventus then? That's
That
why
was-
he's at Bayern Munich.
That was like 3 years ago.
I'm just
No,
saying.
that's more finance wise.
But he wasn't doing what they expected him to do also.
But he wasn't performing bad either.
But he wasn't performing to the level, the world beater
it was
performances
like-
that he
yeah,
was
like-
he put out for himself.
Was he performing better than Tobido?
Tadibo,
What?
Jean-Claude Tadibo.
We don't know, but guess what? This year we're gonna find out. Remember your first choice signing who you wanted it to be, Manchester United.
Don't worry.
Well, that was
bro.
Brantwaite.
Well, that wasn't gonna happen because Everton were doing the 80 mil madness.
The price tag.
Yeah.
So, where?
Still picking.
Well, to be fair, we got our actual first choice in Lenny Euro, so I'm happy about that one the most. So.
Well, he's not fit, so
Yeah. I'm not gonna bank my
I'm not even picking him because I ain't seen him.
of Euro on the space of him being injured when we've got this 18-year-old for hopefully for a long time.
maybe.
So,
But yeah,
I'm a patient man, but yeah.
that's gonna be a toss up because
So,
you haven't seen.
Tadibo, you've got the lits. Let's move on. Kilman versus Martinez.
Is Martinez gonna be playing?
Oh no, you can't do this. It's who's better.
Okay, Martinez right now is better.
Let's move on.
Next, left back.
Left back.
Emerson versus Luke Shaw.
Well, Emerson's a player.
Emerson versus Luke Shaw.
Emerson's a player.
Lucho's good though.
Yeah, I'm not saying Luke Shaw's not good. I know Luke Shaw's probably better than Emerson. I just know Luke Shaw ain't gonna be at this football pitch. I told you Luke Shaw's gonna play like 6 games, so you may as well pick someone else.
Luke Shaw.
Who's Luke Shaw?
Okay, Luke Shaw. Now let's get to where we want to get to.
All right.
The only midfielder you have that's better than anyone at West Ham is Bruno. Don't squeeze up your face.
I'll go Alvarez versus Casemiro because they're the like for like.
On their day?
No. See what I mean? On their day, what? There's no day. His days are done.
that one. I won't even argue with
His
that.
days are done. It's over.
The way Cas was moving last season.
I gave it to you, man.
Yeah. Next, Lucas Paqueta versus who's your next midfielder in there?
Paqueta versus Kobe Mino probably.
Okay.
It depends if
But really and truly, no, because he's he's more of a box to box. Lucas Paqueta.
yeah, Paqueta plays more 10 or attacking midfield.
Yeah, then but you're gonna do the
Then
free.
you got to put him against Fernandez then.
No, because I'm
Because
putting
who's
Fernandez is definitely not a holding mid. Fernandez is definitely not box to box either like that.
But who goes next for West Ham though?
I put Kudus in there. Oh no, I'm gonna put Kudus on the wing. That's where he plays for them. It was gonna be Souček.
So, all right, that means it's Souček versus Kobe.
No, because Souček feels like he makes the box way more. Souček half the time I feel like he's.
Yeah, but if you're doing like the two, then because it's gonna be Bruno versus Paqueta.
Which Bruno's gonna win.
And it's gonna be tight. I don't actually think Bruno's better than Paqueta at football.
But we'll still win.
No. What do
I
you
do
win?
like Paqueta, Chris.
What do you win off of though?
What's Paqueta got that Bruno ain't got?
What do you mean? What does he have that Bruno hasn't got?
Hold on,
He's
anyway,
got
I
more
thought-
than
I thought
Bruno.
that was
Bruno
valid,
just
though.
scores more goals, bro.
Before we move on to them, just to clarify, we've got Alvarez over Casemiro, yes. Kobe versus Souček.
Yeah.
So,
If we're doing Kobe versus Souček, I don't really want to do that. I want to do it my way.
what's your way?
Well, you always the way you want to win.
No, I'm putting Souček. I'm putting.
No, but you're
Oh,
doing
no, it's
midfield-
fine.
You
He's-
said midfield three.
Yeah,
That's why.
it's fine. Okay, cool. Do Kobe and Souček.
Oh, you got to think about it. Interesting.
You have to. That is a conversation. You have to think about it.
I like Kobe as well, though. Do you know what? Kobe.
You can have it if you want it.
I want it.
But then again, James Ward-Prowse also plays in that midfield.
Yeah, but when they had their full midfield fit towards the second half of the season, Ward-Prowse wasn't starting as well.
No, but okay, so Souček.
And even if it was Ward-Prowse, none of them are.
Yeah, no, okay, I'm going I'm going Souček for me, to be fair.
Over Kobe.
Yep. But if I don't, and you have Kobe,
Kobe's got too much tech for
if you have Kobe, I don't really care. Do you know why? Because Paqueta's going in over Bruno.
Oh, flip it up. Yeah, you can have that one.
Paqueta's going in over Bruno.
That one's more reasonable.
No, because what you're doing is you're.
You said midfield three, bro. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the most like for like in the midfield three, Alvarez and Casemiro, and then Bruno. And
No, it would have been Souček and Casemiro more than Alvarez and Casemiro.
Why?
Because what's Kobe in your football team?
He's the box to box.
Kobe Manu's the box to box.
And Souček is effectively their box to box.
But Casemiro isn't really
Casemiro
anything.
and Alvarez are the
really
defensive midfielders.
Casemiro ain't really anything. He played centre back half the last season.
But you're playing it off their actual positions.
Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So Kobe Manu can get in. Bruno versus Paqueta.
He's picked Bruno.
I already picked Bruno.
Off of what though?
He's always had the highest assist for us.
For you. Stop this. Stop this.
In the Prem.
No, because there's a man called Kevin. But carry on.
No. Like, he's always one of the highest in the Prem.
Chance creation, he's highest.
Okay. But who is the better football player?
I'll still give it to Bruno, bro.
Bruno is better than Paqueta ball.
I do think Bruno is better than Paqueta.
Okay. That's your opinion, but that's not mine. Because Paqueta was going to go Man City. And if he went Man City, it was going to be a very long day. But he had the better.
So what squad is he in right now?
He's in the West Ham squad.
Yeah. So he ain't
He's
gone
also
there.
Harry Maguire is going to go Man City.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, bro.
He still has a chance to go. There's a betting thing, but Paqueta is actually my opinion.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, bro.
He's better than Bruno.
So you got Bruno, you got Paqueta.
Let's go for your front three.
Front three.
Your front three.
He's at the front, man. He's at the front.
Because your wingers, whoever you're playing on a wing, sit on West Ham's bench.
So left wing.
Here we go.
Rash.
Yeah. So I got two choices. I either go Somerville or Kudus.
So what one are you going with?
On the left wing. You don't want to play on the right. So it don't matter. Whoever play on the right's better than your right winger, so it don't matter. Kudus on the left wing.
Kudus better than Rashford though.
It's for you to answer.
I don't think so.
It's your decision.
I'll still give it to Rash.
Off of what though?
Off of what he done 2 seasons ago.
You man have lived.
I've
clocked that Man United fans have lived in the past.
You've asked him twice on 2 players, but you've not given your reasoning for these players. You've not given reason for Paqueta or Kudus.
For what do you mean I haven't given reason for
No,
Paqueta?
yeah,
I said Paqueta as an overall football player is way better than Bruno. I said that. Okay. And so is Kudus. Rashford, yeah, what he has shown me at Manchester United in the past few seasons isn't what I saw way back then. Or in the season when he scored 30. Was it the season when he scored 30 goals?
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. But since that last 2 years...
past few seasons. It was only last year. Last year was the bad one.
Last year was the bad
and then,
one.
No.
Before that
okay,
was
the year before that was...
ever one.
And then the year before that, your Man United fans will call him Trashford.
That was the Ralph Rangnick,
yeah. That was the Arsenal.
So wait, so what do you want me to do?
But then the year before, he was brilliant as well.
So what is this? 1 year on, 1 year off?
But you're going off. You said a few years. You have to actually name them.
Okay, but consistently over the few years,
basically dismissed the best one.
No, but consistently over the few years, he hasn't been good. Then, if you have 2 bad years and 1 good year, you haven't been good. So few seasons, he's been bad. He hasn't been good for you, which is why I'm hearing talks about him coming and leaving your football club.
I heard that.
But Kudus anyway for me.
You've got Rashford. You've got Kudus.
Yep.
All right. Right wing.
Somerville.
Over
everyone that
Ahmad
plays.
Or Garnacho.
Everyone that plays on your right wing.
Over Ahmad.
Somerville over everyone that plays for.
Even one of them is better than Somerville.
They're not. They're actually not. Garnacho and Ahmad are better than Somerville.
Yeah, to be fair,
Garnacho's proven that.
The worst thing, you made it easy for him by picking Somerville. Because I'd say Jared Bowen.
No, because I'm playing Jared Bowen up top.
Okay, because Somerville's not a right winger.
But he plays 10 half the time.
Nah, or left.
But he played for Leeds.
Mostly on the left
for Leeds. For Leeds, he plays 10 and on the left.
No, mostly for Leeds, it was left wing.
Them man were just doing a mad thing anyway. They could go wherever they felt like. They're playing in the champ. They were just messing around.
He was champ player of the year, but I did not see Somerville.
You think he'll do it in the Prem?
Sorry, he was champ player of the year. I'm sure Ahmad was in the champ in the same year.
No, 2 years ago.
Oh, so Ahmad was in the champ 2 years ago.
On
loan. Didn't do as what my man did in the champ.
Ahmad was crazy in the champ.
He was crazy, but he wasn't as good as Somerville.
You talk about different teams, though.
I'm talking about the same league.
You talk about different teams. Cause
That
Somerville was in the Prem.
Correct.
So he's now dropped back.
Yeah, Ahmad's gone up and he hasn't really done much.
He's been injured.
So how are you going to tell me one man
I'm
is better?
saying he's been injured. No, but you're comparing.
Ahmad is techie though.
Well, Leeds were the favourites to go up.
Yeah, they were.
And they didn't go up.
That happens.
So even if you got best player in champ and you don't go up, bro.
That happens. He got his move to West Ham.
He has, yeah.
And this year he will prove to you why he's better than you man's wingers.
I'm yet to see it.
I would not even sniff of thinking of taking Somerville. But anyway, I'm not.
So Somerville. So you'd rather have Garnacho and Ahmad over Somerville?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Who's your striker?
Well, Hoyland.
Bowen is better than him.
I can give you that.
What, you don't want to use your new signing, or you ain't watched him enough?
I ain't watched him enough.
Okay.
That's fair.
So Ahmad don't count either then because he ain't played enough.
But I've seen him enough to make a decision.
No, he hasn't played enough.
You can't.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How he's not played enough? How many games he played for Man United? Less than 30.
I mean, you can't just say less than 30.
I can guarantee you it's to be less than 30.
Of course, it will be less than 30, but it should be more than like.
It should
10 or
be
15.
So you're gonna give me a 10 or 15 game sample size to tell me someone is better than someone?
But I ain't seen Somerville at all.
Why not? This is you can't argue these cases. And how have you not seen Somerville at all?
I only argue the players I see, bro.
So you've never seen Somerville kick ball?
Maybe one.
Maybe one.
Then we're having a dead argument then Dej.
But I don't think he's better than Ahmad though. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gone West Ham. He would have gone somewhere else.
From Leeds to West Ham is a great move, by the way.
I know it's a great move, but if he's that much better than Ahmad, then surely he should have a better move than West Ham.
And where would be better than West Ham right now for him to go?
Arsenal.
No, because Arsenal don't need a winger.
You've been shouting for a winger
We
all summer.
We don't need.
You've been shouting for Martinelli's replacement all summer.
I am shouting for Martinelli replacement, but Martinelli is also.
And we don't need a winger.
Arsenal don't need a left winger though, like that.
What? That's what Martinelli is.
Not that Arsenal ain't. Okay, let's be real. Arsenal ain't buying players from the Championship.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not?
Why not? You bought Aaron Ramsey from there.
That's how long ago?
Somerville's great.
Yeah, according to you.
Somerville is great. West Ham great. West Ham are better than you. You man should have signed the brother.
Jared Bowen came from the Championship as well.
Yeah.
Top player.
I'm not saying these men aren't top players, but they aren't at the top clubs.
Elise, Eze. Ooh, look at that.
Are they? Where is?
Elise is by Munich, man.
Elise is by me. But where did he go first?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Elise went to Crystal Palace first. Somerville went to Leeds first. They got relegated, moved to West Ham now.
So basically, you're saying you, as an Arsenal fan, you wouldn't buy any player from the Championship.
No, I wouldn't
directly.
I'm not saying that myself.
No, I'm asking you.
No, I'm not saying that myself.
No, I'm asking you.
No, me.
What are you saying yourself?
No, because I wanted Coventry's left back, so I would definitely sign players from the Championship.
Is it right back?
The fullback. Yeah, so I wanted Coventry's fullback, so I would sign players from the Champ. I'm talking about Arsenal Football Club. They're not signing players from the Champ. Let's be real.
Maybe the right one hasn't opened up.
No, they're not looking down there. They're honestly not looking down there. Arsenal ain't really looking at other players in the Prem.
To be fair, yeah, don't really.
Bro, this is the thing.
Transfer policy.
We don't really look at people in the same league.
One person right now, isn't it?
Brother that was playing for Bologna.
Calafiori, that's it.
So, like, when it comes to Arsenal, bro. We ain't buying players in the champ. I'm just telling you, man might need to start doing that because that's your level. I'm just letting you know where you guys are. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you guys know where you
see
are.
how you slipped it in there.
I'm just letting you guys know where you are. West Ham are a better squad than you.
But to conclude, we are a better squad than West Ham.
In what way? You giving me your starting 11?
Yours was more Man United. I think yours was more West Ham.
I'll tell you why we're a better squad than West Ham. Because our expectations are higher.
Are they?
Our expectations will always be higher than West Ham.
No. Right now, are they? Seriously. Be honest. As Manchester United Football Club, are your expectations any higher than West Ham's? It's just to make
West
Europe.
Ham's expectation?
Right now, to make Europe. What's Man United's expectations? To make Europe. You man are in the same boat. Not to make Champions League, Europe.
Nah, it'll be for
No. Europe. That is Manchester United's goal. To make it to Europe, and Ten Hag's goal is to keep his job, and that's making it to Europe and maybe winning the FA Cup. You guys got to be realistic with what you are. You're not what you used to be. You're not going for anything but top 6, top 7.
Listen, I'm not here to.
All right. Would you say my counter to that is? Would you say Man United's expectations or what your expectations of how they'll do?
No, that's Manchester United's expectations.
I don't think that's United's expectations.
So what's your expectations can't be to win the Premier League.
No, but I think no one said that.
Top 4.
It's Champions League. I think that's the club's expectation.
This season?
Yeah, it's the club's expectations. That's what I'm asking you. What you think the actual club's expectations are compared to your own expectations. That's completely different.
And I think the club's expectations are to make it to Europe. Like, just make it in. No going to have to win FA Cup like you did last year to make it in. Because remember, you were going to just be playing on Saturdays and some Mondays and some Sundays. So I'm just letting you know what you are going to be doing. So your expectation should just be...
Coulda, go in.
So what are you in? You're in are you in Europa League?
Yeah, they are.
So you're in Europa League. So your expectations...
They as neutral.
your expectations are to probably go far in the Europa League this season. If you can win that, then go Champions League that way. But you man ain't going into the top 4. Your squad is not good enough. Your team is not good enough to make it to top 4.
And again, I'm not disputing your opinion on that and your feelings towards it. But I think the club's expectations is to get Champions League football next season.
Okay, so if that's... Okay, how many clubs do you think are expectations to make Champions League football next year?
It could be 6, 7. It doesn't matter what the other clubs are. It could be 10 for all I care. I'm talking about the way Man United are. Their expectations is to play Champions League football next season.
Okay.
It's simple as that. Every team could be pushing from a personal point of view. Oh, yeah, we want to play in Europe. Talking about the club's expectations is completely different.
Yeah, okay.
So I just think you got to take away your personal feelings and what the actual...
I feel like coming off the season you've had, your expectations of a football club with new ownership and new infrastructure and everything like that is to be stable in where you are and to get to European competition without having to go through the madness of winning the FA Cup or winning the League Cup and stuff like that. I feel like that is Manchester United's expectations from their side of things. Not make Champions League. I don't think anyone's coming. I don't think your club is coming into this season with the high expectations you used to have of actually making Champions League. If you make Champions League, great. Bonus.
But I think you're basing your personal feelings.
I'm not. I'm saying that's the football club.
No, because you're basing your personal feeling. That's how I know it's personal, because it's only based off one season.
It's based off what I've seen from
under Ten Hag.
Yeah, it's not based on. I know you made the Champions League under Ten Hag, but
I think we finished. Was it third? His first season.
No, I know you made the Champions League, but it's not based. I'm basing it off of what I have seen lately and your new ownership coming in.
Yeah, but.
New ownership, you're having a whole rebuild here, you know.
Yeah,
if you have a rebuild, you don't expect to go in, okay, cool, we're rebuilding, we have to understand where we are. Let us go step by step to get back to where we should be. You should be going for champion. You should be going to win the Premier League each year, but that's where you guys aren't anymore.
Yeah, so our expectations have been
to reach the Champions League. No, that's what you should have been as well. But that's not what you are anymore either. You need to understand what Manchester United Football Club is.
I think that's from your personal point of view.
So you honestly feel Manchester United,
100%, even with the current ownership,
feel like you should make Champions League.
100%.
Okay. Do you think it's gonna happen?
That's a different ball game now.
But the
we're gonna do
expectation is
predictions
champs.
at a certain point, but without a doubt, Ineos
Expectation is
think,
champs.
especially with the people that they've brought in, like from like their CV wise, etc. It shows they've gone for top people in top roles, etc. And that I don't think their standard is to slip. Oh yeah, just because it's their first season, etc. Nah,
I'm not saying because it's their first season. I'm just saying new board, the rebuild process you guys have gone through. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah,
It's not the
rebuild from the champs, mate.
You're not there yet.
But that's how we get in, man.
Okay, well, do you know?
That's what's the expectation this season.
Well, your
Champions League,
that's fine.
and it might just have to be for Europa.
That might be the only way. Because West Ham may get on the same.
Trophy.
I promise you, West Ham on the same thing as you. They're looking at, okay, cool. Where can we, with the rebuild, they're rebuilding their whole squad as well, as you can see, similar to Manchester United. Yeah.
But their one is more so like, it's not champs. It's more like Europa or conference.
Well, they won the Conference League, so I think they want to go one step further.
It'll be the same thing if they're rebuilding.
But if they're rebuilding with better players and a new manager, that's probably better than David Moyes.
Yeah, but then that means it's not a rebuild, really.
Huh?
If they have better player and a better manager.
That is a rebuild, regardless of how you're rebuilding.
Nah, I don't think so.
So wait, what Manchester United doing? Because
if-
you guys
if
think the
they-
players
if
you're
they
bringing in are
so-called
better than the
have
ones
a-
that you're getting rid
If
of.
they
So
so-called have a better squad, you can't be rebuilding something.
how can you not be rebuilding?
Because
If
it's
you're-
better than you had it before.
And what's Manchester United?
We're rebuilding.
Is it not better than what you had last season?
It is better than what we
So
had
how
last
can you be
season.
rebuilding? That's what you basically said to me.
No, you're saying they're rebuilding with better players, yeah?
And so are you.
We are getting better players. They had good players last season as well, man. West Ham.
And they're rebuilt and they're getting better players.
Like, how many new players have they got now? They got Aaron Wan-Bissaka. They
Yep.
got Somerville.
Yep.
They
They've
got-
had they signed
I
like
think
6 players.
they've probably signed the most players.
6-7 players they've signed.
Who else?
Well, Fodringham free signing.
No, don't count that one.
I'm just giving you signings. Max Kilman, the manager, is new.
And to be fair, they signed Volkrug, the striker from Dortmund,
Oh yeah, they did.
Nicholas Volkrug.
I'll take back my point then.
Yeah.
In terms of what?
In terms of them rebuilding. with
I
a
would.
better
I
squad.
wouldn't really say theirs is a rebuild as much. They're just enhancing on what they were doing.
So what are you? So what are you
We're
guys
not
doing?
enhancing. We're actually like we
rebuilding.
said, the rebuild started from the board.
Yeah.
That's why, like, in terms of, I've said it multiple times. This summer, or I'd say not this summer, but the next couple windows, I'll be a bit patient in the sense that, like, this summer, I'm not expecting a massive overhaul. Ideally, I'd want it, but our overhaul needs to start with outgoings more so. And we've seen how difficult that is because of what the players' wages are.
Nobody wants to leave, man.
Or their clauses in their contracts for payouts and stuff like that. So, like, my thing is always, even before last season finished, is getting outgoings gone in order for us to bring certain players in and stuff like that. And I think that's why it's taken long. Like, obviously, Mazraoui was agreed weeks ago, but they had to actually wait for Aaron to go. It's the situation that things are in, isn't it? So that's more of a rebuild kind of thing. Whereas, like, West Ham, they're just enhancing. It's like, with Moyes, they were like, all right, cool. You've done a very good job, but we don't think you can go any further. And we've got the opportunity to get a better manager. Because we're already bit by bit, they started to bring in very good players anyway.
That's because they're spending the Declan Rice money.
But even, because who did they bring in last year? Kudus, Alvarez, and Ward-Prowse, you could say.
Yeah.
But like someone like Paqueta was already bought in before that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He
So,
was
like,
the start of the
signs of
rebuild, if you want to say that.
the signs of like where the direction that they were looking to go. But even they signed Haller how many years ago, and for them it just didn't work out.
Yep.
So West Ham have always been trying this stuff, but now it seems like with Moyes,
It's starting to come together.
they had their stability. They won their Conference League, and now they just what's Lopetegui? How do you say his name? Julian. Anyway, I forgot. But like, it just seems like all right, cool. We can get a manager of this cachet, for instance. He's become available. Let's get him, and let's further enhance on what we're doing. So I don't think theirs is a rebuild. It's like, all right, now let's try and get to the next level. Basically, like what Aston Villa done under Emery.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. But
with Emery's first season, it was more of a let's gather things up, make them recover Gerrard's mess, etc. Not obviously saying it in that sense, but Emery already had the cachet. Do you know what I mean? Julian Lops, he's got the cachet.
Yeah.
So for them, it's like this is new territory for them getting a manager of that kind of
right. But West Ham are governing their own as a football club in terms of what they want to go towards being.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So because how many times have we seen these mid-table clubs for years always want, all right, cool, now we're going to try and do the next stage.
And they've got this.
And then it either just stalls or it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like you used to see back in the day when Everton had Moyes, they'd break into top four and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just now everyone in the Prem seems to more or less have money. Bournemouth are in talks to sign a striker from Porto, for instance, and last summer
that's mad.
They're challenging AC Milan to get players. Do you know what I mean? So the Prem team's got money now.
Yep.
So it's just I think for a lot of those mid-table teams, especially seeing what Aston Villa done last season. All right, cool. It's probably given the other owners more impetus and we can take that next level as well, etc. And even the lower mid-table clubs, Palace, for instance. You can see that their direction of the manager that they finally looks like they've got it right.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been waiting for Palace to get a manager right for flipping donkey years.
Yeah.
It's just Wolf was just dragging them out the mud.
Yeah.
And then once Wolf left, it's a different story now.
Yep.
So
now you understand.
I feel just every team in general, it's all right, let's try and go to the next level. We've actually got money now where we can try and sign better players and stuff like that. So
now, with all of that just said, are Man United are in this same category right now?
No, because what category? Explain the category.
You're in the category with the with the Aston Villas going that way. There's Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool.
Yeah.
There's Aston Villa, Chelsea, Man United, West Ham.
With the way Chelsea and United have been run, for instance, of late, they were in that Man City.
Yeah, we were in there.
They were in that part already. It's just, sorry, the clubs have just been run as a mess. So they're dipping out is for them to dip straight back in. It's not
it's not to go lower than.
We're not looking Aston Villa. When Aston Villa got Champions League, it's they won the league. And admittedly, that was right. But ours, it's not going to be like that for United or Chelsea. It's just they've been doing nonsense. When you lot finish 8th back to back, then you finally come back again. It wasn't an over celebration. It's this is where we should be anyway.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that with the difference. But what I'm saying is you guys are in that category now. And you might be there for a while. Because... I won't even put West Ham in that category though. So who's in that category then?
It'll just be us and Chelsea in that category.
Because those teams I've just named, you're all signing a similar caliber of player.
To be fair, there's a lot of teams.
You're all literally signing a similar caliber of player. There's no one that's There's no one that's at Man United that's bar Bruno. You get what I mean? That'll be the world beater. That would look out of place in a Aston Villa and a West Ham right now. But none of them are going to the Man Cities, and none of them are going to the Arsenals, and none of them are going to Liverpool.
What do you mean? None of
the players that Man United are signing right now.
Yeah.
The caliber of signing you're making is similar to the likes of Aston Villa or Chelsea or West Ham. Because that's where it kind of is. None of those players that you're signing here are going to an Arsenal, or Man City, or Liverpool.
I just think I'd say
I disagree with that though.
City and Arsenal, their teams are more rounded off, so they're more or less looking for
one or two
particular players. So it's a bit different.
Understood.
That defender you lot got, anyone could have got him, but
they couldn't have.
What, Calafiori?
Yeah.
But in terms of ability wise, it's I won't think, he's gonna take. I don't know, but I don't see him as Arsenal snapped him from the market from anyone else. That kind of signing, do you know?
No, he's not that type of signing.
How much did he cost? 50.
Yeah.
About 50 million euros.
United could have paid that. Chelsea could have paid.
You could have paid it, but you can't draw those players to your football club like that.
Calafiori?
Well, you can if you could take him if you wanted him.
Bro.
If those clubs wanted,
that's easy.
Maybe he wanted Arsenal as well.
Calafiori is easy work.
No, but this is no.
I wouldn't. He's not someone I'd down the hill for, like as an example.
But this is what I'm trying to say in terms of the players that you guys are signing.
Euro, bro.
That's fine. But he's 18. You should do. He's a young player. He's a prospect. You could sell him in 4 years. He might just leave in 2 after he realizes what he signed up for. So I'm just letting you know.
Why does he do this?
I'm just letting you. I'm just letting you know that place there is crazy. So what I'm saying is the signings you guys have made are similar of that to you want to sign Braithwaite. Yeah. Would you compare Braithwaite and Kilman in the same category?
He could be.
No.
You wouldn't put them in like the same same.
They're signing. United are looking at Braithwaite as the centre back for maybe the next 10 years. You're not looking at Kilman like that.
But you're not.
Kilman's like 27, 28.
I didn't think Kilman was that old.
Bro, Kilman's.
Bro, is that West Ham?
That doesn't mean a damn thing. West Ham are better than you right now. West Ham are better than you right now.
Kilman's 27.
So Kilman's okay. So you signed.
So like they're not looking at it like that. It's like Euro. Obviously, he's seen beforehand. Real Madrid saw him earlier in the year as the best young centre back in the world, and we just happened to get him. Like so, in terms of, and I feel like that's how Ineos see Braithwaite as the next best young English centre back, for instance.
Right. It's
like that's why I wouldn't categorize him and Kilman in the sense that how they're viewed.
Okay, not how they're viewed. I'm talking about talent-wise.
But
talent-wise,
it's whether whether you think this is Kilman's level. Whereas like Braithwaite, you're signing him because you think there's more levels to go. Do you know?
Right,
what I mean?
I understand you're talking with potential.
Yeah.
But right now, that's what everyone's making signings off of. When you're signing a young player,
it looks like that's
you're
like
signing everyone above.
Because when Arsenal a couple years ago, for instance, signing Saliba, signing Gabriel, it's players too that they've seen the potential to go to that. So I'm not saying we're copying Arsenal's model, but
may as well works.
Effectively,
we don't know that yet, though.
United used to do that back in the day, but they just had them well.
You ain't won nothing yet. You don't know if it works.
Trust me, you best follow what we're doing, or find yourself in 8th to 10th.
Under Fergie, United used to kind of do this anyway, but they just had a well-rounded squad. Where now, what Man City do, we're looking for 1 or 2 in particular areas per summer.
Yeah, like
so
Arsenal.
It's different.
Yeah,
we don't know. You don't know what you're looking for.
No, but we're looking for 1 or 2. We're looking for 1 or 2.
But
you man are looking for 10. You man are looking for 9 or 10. We're looking for 1 or 2.
Come back and forth.
You
don't even know who you're looking for.
You're correct.
And you're angry with it.
You're correct. I don't know who we're looking for.
Because you want a left back and you want a 9, and you right now, how is that looking?
It's not looking good. But
because Calafiori was a centre back.
Well, yeah,
centre back, left back can play left back.
You know, these teams all want to do the 4 centre back and copy Pep and all that jazz.
It's fine. It's fine. You man need to join the crew of copying Pep because it gets you somewhere, and that somewhere is in the Champions League automatically.
Okay.
And fighting
maybe
for
you
things.
should hire some pickpockets as well.
Maybe you should.
Did you read that?
Yeah. Maybe you should.
Even my Arsenal guys at one of my chats, they were just like, "What kind of?"
Arteta's a maniac. I'm not saying he's a normal man. Did you not see on the documentary? It just showed his drawing skills. That's all I found out. I didn't find out he was a good manager. I just found out he could draw very well. So, look.
No, I've got no doubts Arteta's a good coach.
As I said before, just know that's Manchester United's level is around the West Ham to Aston Villa area right now. I'm not saying you can't improve and be better, and this season's going to prove it. But as we're going into the season, we know where you guys stand. And you guys as a football club know where you stand. I think the board understand that. Granted, you might be pushing for Champions League, but I think they all understand your squad, your rebuild process. It's going to take some time. 3-4 windows, maybe 2 years.
And that's why I've been very relaxed all summer. You know this.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been patient in the sense that this is the first summer in a long time, regardless of how much we've spent before the summer, there's actual optimism, in terms of direction, because we've shown and Chelsea have shown it's not about money, bruv. On the last couple of years, is the money's great, obviously. It makes you make your marquee signings once in a while, but if you're not building on the marquee signings, you're just wasting them as well.
I'd say you're different to Chelsea. Chelsea are on a mad thing.
Mate,
Yeah,
that's all they've signed 35 players in 2 years.
Yeah, Chelsea have like 15 centre backs.
Yeah,
I can't even name their 11 right now.
Bro, Chelsea.
I don't think Chelsea fans. I saw one popular Twitter page say that it's right. They need to go on a transfer ban, and this is a Chelsea page.
Bro, Chelsea got 6 goalkeepers.
I think 7.
6 or 7 goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Bro,
They've
the only
got
player
40 plus man squad.
the only player I know who's playing is Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
That's it. Everyone else can be rotated
He just got a
every
new deal as
single
well.
New
week.
extension.
And I would have said Conor Gallagher,
Yes.
but because even these Caicedos and Enzo Fernandez, bro, 100 million ain't nothing anymore in football to not play you, you know.
Nah, Enzo. I know what you mean, but Enzo's one of their first names.
But I don't know because he signed Dewsbury Hall.
Oh no, Enzo. They're apparently giving him vice captaincy as well.
No, but the only reason I said it is because the manager, Mariska, he brought in, he's signing players for him.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? He's not signing players. Okay, cool. There's Chelsea players there. Like even
Bro,
like
they got enough players in every position bar 9.
Yeah,
literally.
Nicholas Jackson.
That's it.
Because they want Broja out.
Who can play?
Yeah, no, we don't even know if he's gonna play. Let's be honest. His fitness is
cold,
his fitness is out the window.
Yeah.
Broja is being kicked out of the club. Nathaniel Chalobah's brother, Trevor.
Yeah.
They're kicking him out the club.
Yeah, Conor Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher.
They 21.
They're kicking a lot of men out the football club.
Homegrown players as well.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
This is
so
why I
weird.
always say to fans, do not get on players when they want to leave, because Chelsea are a prime example that they've treated their actual homegrown players like absolute dickheads. Like, bro, it works both ways in terms of the business. If a player wants to go, you might be pissed, but you have to be like, all right, cool, because Chalobah, Gallagher, them man have done nothing like wrong in terms of, if you don't want them, fair enough, just like tell them respectfully. But the way they're being treated, as if they're bottom of the barrel.
Gallagher played near enough every single match for them last season.
He was the ever present in midfield last season.
He was their captain because Reece James didn't play football.
And Ben Chilwell.
Yeah, and him don't play football either.
And he's injured again. Reece James.
Chelsea are finished
And apparently
football
Chilwell-
establishment.
Chilwell, they want to get off the books or something.
And send him where? Back to Leicester. Was he at Leicester before?
Yeah.
You can send him back to Leicester.
But so, I mean, it's an interesting. I mean, we're heading into the Prem anyway, so it's good to get this Prem tour. Obviously, United kick off against Fulham on Friday.
3-1
when the episode goes out, and then who you lot got? You lot at home.
Yeah, win. It don't matter.
Who have Arsenal?
Yeah, this guy, man.
It don't matter. You need to understand. We're on that level where we're the only team we're worrying about. We're worrying about 2 teams, 2 games a season, 4 games a season.
Wolves.
Well, Villa
That is one of them.
and City.
Yeah, we're not really worried about Liverpool.
Ooh.
But no, we're not. Klopp was a man that gave us problems. This new man that's coming, and
on his slot.
Yeah.
So where do you think? How do you think Liverpool will do now? You brought it up, then.
I think they'll get top 4, but there's a feeling in me that they won't get top 4 because first manager syndrome sometimes in this Premier League. Yeah, you fight tooth and nail just to get to that 4th position, and then you realize, okay, cool, something's got to change after my first season, and then you got to tinker about. I think they'll get in the top 4. They'll probably finish 3rd or 4th. They'll be in there, but it wouldn't surprise me if they were fighting tooth and nail back end of the season to get in there. Because, as you know, when a new manager takes over, it's not for the big clubs. It never goes well the first year. Pep had to fight to get to 4th place.
Yeah,
his first season. I don't even know where Arteta finished his first season. Who else is a big manager?
Oh, well, Arteta weren't a big manager.
Yeah, I know, but he is now. Ten Hag, where did he finish first season?
3rd.
See, but it's a fight. It's a scrap tooth and nail.
Hey, we didn't scrap that much.
No, it was kind of light.
It was actually all right.
No, it was light, but you finished 3rd.
Yeah, but like we knew top 4 midway through second half season. That was near enough nailed on.
And then Chelsea, Jesus Christ, they've just been fighting.
Don't know
fighting for the.
Like you said, Cole Palmer's the only name guaranteed name.
They've just been surviving.
And even Tottenham, you saw last year with Ange taking over.
Yeah.
The difficulties your style looks great for the first 10 games of the season, and then everyone clocks onto what you're doing.
Or you have to adapt.
And injuries happen.
Yeah.
And you're only your starting 11 can play this style of football, and now it doesn't work, which is why Manchester,
There we go.
have problemos.
Problems.
Just sit tight, man. See how the
Because
season
do you know
unfolds.
your style of football? Honestly, honest question. Do you guys know what style of football Manchester United play?
I think the way Ten Hag wants to play is high line, be on the front foot.
High line.
That's
Yeah.
why he's got the
I
two
think
fullbacks.
in terms of the
pushed
centre,
up.
I just think in terms of like his centre back targets is potentially high line, and it just seems like most like you said, the most top teams in the Prem tend to play with the highest line in terms of City, Arsenal.
They also have that. They also have one super duper fast person that can.
Yeah, which is Euro for us, but like
We're gonna have to wait to see that one.
yeah, I think like he'll want to be front foot, high line, dominating possession. Kind of like I won't say similar to Ajax because completely different style of teams, but try and implement some Dutch philosophy. But with Ten Hag at the same time, the reason why I'm relaxed this summer. The reason why I'm relaxed this summer is because I think if he has a shit start or a shit couple months, he might be gone by Christmas. Hence, Van Nistelrooy being a coach.
Yeah.
I think they're ready for
He's
Van
ready
Nistelrooy to
to
take the
go,
jump.
man.
Because Van Nistelrooy was going to get the Burnley job. He's already been PSV manager.
Yeah, he's had experience.
Yeah.
He's had experience. doing that.
And a thing that I was reading like a month ago or so about like him talking about his coaching like badges, all that stuff was when he was working under Manuel Pellegrini, the old Man City manager. I think at Betis or something, and he said that's where like he really learned a lot of like the defensive side of coaching and stuff like that. So because people just think he's come to improve our attackers. Nah, he like PSV, his thing was about the team being very good defensively as well. Brantwaite, he had him there on loan, and he was playing him right centre back a lot as well, even though he's left footed.
Right.
So I think that's also the plan. Like help Van Nistelrooy will help bring in Brantwaite and that, you know, managers, players, etc. All that jazz. So like Ten Hag, if my thing is if you mess up and you don't implement seriousness, you're gone. And I'll feel no type of way, bruv. I'm with the board.
Yeah,
I'm with the board on
no one would be
players
like-
and manager, on coaches, bruv. I'm
no
with the
one would
board
feel
right
any
now.
type of way.
So
I
that's
just-
why I'm relaxed.
That's when your new signings to actually perform. Because if they don't, well,
You be the first one to say something.
Look, I already know what's happening with some of them. I've seen some of them play for long enough in my life to know what's going on with some of your signings. But I'm gonna wait for you guys to see them, so you guys can come and cuss. Not me. I'm gonna sit.
Guys, bro.
It's you, Man United fans. I don't care about your football club, really,
There's no you guys. Maybe the
because I'm not looking down there. This is you see where you're fighting. You're fighting in the wrong places. When you want to see, this is the thing.
because
When you want to come up
all our
top.
signings are of good age in terms of like
So how long? So when do you think you'll be good again?
that's a very that question's too early for me to answer.
But what's your ideal timeline that you want to be good again?
But it just depends how we move on in terms of windows, everything. Like we're literally 2 months into our first new window with this board. If I say 2 months, whatever. Like,
But I understand you don't have a timeline. But ideally for a fan, what's the most time you can wait before you're like, okay, cool, this is not getting any better? How many years?
I've already said it would take maybe 4 windows.
So 2 years,
Probably, yeah.
including this one. Including this window.
Yeah, until we start seeing like real improvements.
Okay.
So
As long as we get rid of the dead wood as well, that's at the club. As long as we continue to do that.
because my thing is on that particular point, if they don't go this summer, most of them are in their final year. So next summer will be maybe the actual time they've all gone or most will be gone. Some started to go like this year. The ones that maybe have 1 year left and stuff, and they're still trying to maybe wait for the rejected offer from McTominay. He's in final year. Apparently Maguire said he's staying, but he's in his final year as well. Lindelof, they're looking to get rid of. I think he's in his final year.
I can also see some of these players playing well this season because they're gonna have to play just because of Man United's history.
But
why
why do you
play?
Why, if you don't
And
rate them, why do you think they'll play well?
Contract year, you think?
Yeah, it's contract. Why do I think they'll play well? I didn't say they'll have to actually play well. I just think they're going to play a lot just because of Man United's history. They might not be the starters.
That's my only worry in terms of like last season, for instance. I think Johnny Evans ended up playing our second or third most games as a centre back.
And that's the
and
thing.
He definitely wasn't signed to play that much.
And they signed more centre backs this year, so Johnny Evans doesn't have to play.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to see Johnny Evans 15 games this year.
I just think I thought even last year he was signed to be
a coach.
Yeah, maybe play a coach.
Yeah.
With, the experience head and the homegrown.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was. Obviously, he's been there, so he counts for everything.
Carson kind
and
of
his
thing.
wife works at the club as well.
That's it.
So
he didn't think he'd be getting burnt.
yeah, bro.
Now he's got another year.
Even
So
you can see Community Shield. It's like, I was like, he actually done all right. I was like, but bruv, he shouldn't be playing in these kind of games.
But explain to me why your club gave him another year then.
I just think it's more so like the 5th, 6th choice centre back / coaching route. Like, I've not got a problem with it because I don't. As long as that's the thing. As long as everyone's fit. If everyone's fit, I don't think.
But you're not going to see him this season.
He's been playing by default. He's not been playing because of a favouritism thing. I think there was a small stint last season with Varane where they thought Ten Hag and Varane were beefing, but it seemed like he was just easing Varane back in, and Evans was playing. But other than that, like my expectation of Johnny Evans last season and this season is for you to be 5th, 6th choice and play here and there,
hopefully,
and do your behind the scenes and be that experience. Like you said, Scott Carson.
Yeah, that's what I thought you guys signed him for. And then I see him on the pitch every week.
No, guys were injured, man.
He played like, I think, 15 games or something.
But this is the thing.
That's
why I said, knowing the history, Euro is already injured. You signed, what, 2 more centre backs? One more.
Just one more.
So then you got the late Martinez. Martinez, we never know just because he's coming off the ACL or whatever injury he had. Was it ACL?
It wasn't ACL. No, it wasn't ACL.
The one that kept him out for ages?
I think it was metatarsal.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because he was only out for like 3 months, I think.
There was the one that kept him out for ages before.
He's done that. It's either... He broke his metatarsal end of last season and then he done something during this season. But he played Copper. He played the whole Copper.
Yeah.
And he done that in like Jan or Feb or something like that.
Oh, okay, so
his longest stints have been like 3 months, I think.
But yeah, so Martinez, he's just had injuries, problems. You had Maguire, that's always had problems. Just when he's fit, he's fit. But
it's to be fair with Maguire, it's nuts. It's only last year, and I think the end of last season. Before that, I think his first 2 or 3 Prem season, he played every game.
Oh, okay. It just feels like the back. I'm only doing what you've done for me lately, really, because that's their bodies are
going off their
down.
general. It's like Bruno. Bruno had missed his first game last season through injury in his whole career. Right. Actual injury, not through illnesses or anything like that. He missed games through injury. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe it was said his first. Maybe it was like his second or something. But this is going back to 10+ years.
And then you got the late Euro Martinez.
Yeah, for us, it definitely is like players need to be fit.
Yeah, because
in order for a lot of players, because that's why the likes of like you saying, I get your concern and I agree with you. Based on last season of the players that you saw play, like Maguire played more than expected. Evans played way more than expected. McTominay ended up starting way more. Because beginning of the season, McTominay weren't playing.
No, I didn't.
Even when Kobe Mino was injured.
Yeah, McTominay wasn't playing.
McTominay was coming off the bench and then scoring.
But then he became one of your
by
mainstays.
default, he's had to start because players are either injured or he's scoring match-winning goals.
Yeah,
or something like that.
He's keeping himself in the team somehow.
Yeah. Like, which is credit to him, innit? But I don't want him in the team. But yeah, again, as long as players are fit, I'm not expecting to see those kind of players play much.
Yeah.
So
you hope
based on definitely based on fitness, but they need
year or fitness, 2, man.
It's not been great from an injury point of view for us. So hopefully that improves as well.
We'll see.
No, we definitely will. I mean. Get me. I guess we're
doing top 4 predictions.
Yeah, don't know how we made this United episode, but
it's not. We talked about a lot of teams. Man United just being the staple because I'm just letting you guys know where you guys are.
You don't need to let me though.
I need to let
support the club.
Let the viewers.
I need to let you guys know as well. I just need to
listeners
further remind you where you guys are, so you don't start talking to us Arsenal fans because we're not in the same.
So
we're not in the same realm.
We shouldn't comment on Arsenal.
No, you can say what you want, but make sure your house is in order before you comment on ours. That's what I'm saying. Our house is in order right now.
Yeah,
structure.
I know there's some things missing in the house.
But I've been more I've been more optimistic. Is optimistic the right word? I feel like I've been more positive about Arsenal than you have the last year.
Yeah, that's right. That's good for another fan. But I'm
No,
a fan
like
of the football club.
because
I'm a fan of the football
one
club.
minute you hold it to such a high self-esteem, but the other minute you don't know where your emotions are.
Our house is. All I know is our house is in order.
Can't keep up.
Like I said, there's some things in your house that's missing.
There might be.
When I look for some plates, there's no plates. When I look for no cutlery.
But you don't have a kitchen. That's the difference. That's the difference. We might not have some cutlery and some plates. You don't have a kitchen. So
I'm meant to put food on the table with no plate.
You don't have anything to put the food on the table with. You have nothing. Nowhere to rest your head either. You have no bedroom and you have no kitchen. That's your club. That's your house.
There we go.
So our house is in order right now. We're missing the luxury pieces we need.
All right. Now we're on
IKEA's down the
Before
road.
we even do top 4 predictions, what do you not need? I think I've asked you this.
We need a 9. We need a 9 and we need a we need another winger. I want 2 though, because I want another winger for the right wing. I want someone to obviously back up Saka, because ESR's gone. So Emile Smith Rowe's gone. Obviously he wasn't back up to really anyone last year, but that's injury problems. Hope he does work for them though. Big him up. But yeah, I feel like I feel like we need definitely a winger, just a left winger to start, because I don't like Martinelli, but hey, I'm not Arteta, so he's gonna play.
Why not Somerville?
Huh?
You know, I was just about to say that.
I don't like him.
Hear what you said. Like,
I don't like him.
Left winger to start.
Somerville can't start for Arsenal.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not?
What's he got that?
He's not
that
Arsenal
Martinelli
level.
ain't got?
We're here.
Is he better than Martinelli?
No. We're here.
I'm surprised
No,
you
he's
said
not.
that.
He's not.
I'm
We're
surprised you
here.
said that. No, I know where you are.
Yeah. He's not but Martinelli would start in your team.
I'm asking
Martinelli
ahead
would
of
start.
Rashford.
He would start in your rubbish Man United football
You've
team.
always said Rashford over Martinelli.
I'm not saying that, but Martinelli would start on your right wing. Martinelli would start in your rubbish football team. That's what I'm telling you. You man signed Anthony.
Okay.
Remember who plays for Manchester United?
I know this, but I've not.
Martinelli would start in your
I've
bad
not
team.
even mentioned that guy once, because he's not in my plans.
He's not in your plans.
Bro, he didn't even get minutes from Community Shield.
Man,
and Garnacho literally just came back from Copa America.
That's fine.
Like,
Martinelli would still start in your Manchester United team. And I think you
ahead
might
of
know
Rashford.
it.
You even know.
Right wing. I didn't. No, not on the left.
We've gone anyway. Forget about United.
I told you.
About your team,
I told you what we need. I told you what we need. I didn't say we needed Somerville. Somerville's West Ham, Manchester United standard. Arsenal standard isn't Somerville. Unfortunately, he's a player. He's just not Arsenal.
So why isn't he Arsenal standard?
Because he's Man United standard.
No. Forget Man United. Why isn't Somerville Arsenal standard?
What's he missing?
Was he missing?
No. Why isn't
He's missing that killer.
That killer. Why is he missing that killer? Is it because he's coming from the champ?
No. Oh. He just doesn't have it in him. You know, some players that have it, some players don't.
Okay. So Van Erwijk of Coventry, right back, you believe is Arsenal standard? Because you've been.
Yeah. Defender and attacker are two different things.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no. Defender and attacker are two different things, though.
So you think Van Erwijk's Arsenal standard?
Yeah, as a right back.
Okay. Interesting.
Definitely as a right back.
Okay.
We just needed that on film.
That's fine.
No, that's fine. I think he's a good player as well. I'm just trying to differentiate how he sees certain players, etc. You know,
despite where they're coming from.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not where they're coming from. Because Somerville's been a player. He's always been a player, but he's just not Arsenal's level of player.
Anyway, we'll go back to Arsenal. So you said you need
a winger, a 9, and a right winger to back up Saka. And we probably need to sign another midfielder, but it's not priority. As I said, the cutlery and the plates, that's what we need.
So where are you going to get these guys from? Because it sounds like you need like ones from...
I'm sure, but sorry, I'm sure you previously said you wanted a new left back.
Yeah, but because we signed Calafiori, I'm not going to even bother with the left back statement right now because they're not going to get one. What I want and what they're going to do, we signed a player to cut so that Zinchenko doesn't have to be seen.
Ooh, Zinchenko got a new got a new number the other day.
That doesn't matter what number he got.
Scored a very good goal in the Emirates Cup as well.
Emirates Cup. seen a lot of players that don't play for Arsenal scoring. I got friends that scored in Emirates Cup too. They don't play football anymore. I'm just letting you know.
One's under Arteta.
Timber also is going to be fit, so it's going to be like a new signing for us also. So that is key in that area.
Apparently, he's picked up a knock a couple of days ago.
Yeah, you would do come off that, but ACL, you know, things happen. But he'll be back. He'll be back stronger than ever. So Timber basically feel like a new signing because he didn't play last season for us. So, and then we got more cover and depth with Timber either at centre back or left back, wherever he feels to play. Calafiori, they're coming in, so that's why the defence I'm not going to bother arguing with. I wanted a goalkeeper, but we signed Raya permanently, so no point. Midfielder wouldn't be like desperation because we've got midfielders, but I'd say definitely left wing and definitely striker. But as I said, Jesus can play on the left wing if he needs to.
Obviously,
this is the thing. Like, it's not like we don't have people to cover in these positions.
I've asked you names, I think, at the end of last season. And as the season's going to approach, obviously, I think for your starting left wing, the ones that you said you wanted signed, was like Lookman or, I don't know if did you say Eze as well?
Yeah, I did say Eze at one point.
And then nines, I think you said Osimhen.
Isak.
Yeah. Have your targets changed? Or is there like new names that you potentially like from what you've either seen in Euros or
the Euros? If we could sign a Fabian Ruiz, you get what I mean in midfield.
Mm-hmm.
If we could make that signing, highly unlikely. In fact, we might be able to do it, but highly unlikely Arsenal do it. We can't sign the wingers that at the Euros that I'd want to sign is. When Arsenal ain't signing them, let's be real. They either play for Barcelona or they go into Barcelona or Madrid, basically. So yeah, I wouldn't say any wingers specifically. I'd say Lookman is still a target. Eze is still a target. I'd say like go for the ones that are in the Prem. And then up top, my mind hasn't changed on who I want. I want Isak. That's the main man I want. Isak because if they're gonna play Havertz, which Arteta probably will do, Isak can also play off the left. So it's an option. Do you get what I mean? And I feel like we always go down the right. We need someone on the left to really be able to do some stuff and, give Saka a break. So yeah, we need the plates and the cutlery.
So if you don't sign a 9 or
we'll come in second place.
Left wing. Okay, cool. Yeah. Because I actually don't know who's out there for.
If we don't sign,
who they looking at anyway?
If we don't sign a key goal scorer, even if you want to do a mad thing and just even if you want to go and sign an Ivan Toney, I don't know if it will. It won't help. It will probably push us in a different way. He's a goal scorer and he's a striker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if he fits into Arsenal style of play, but he's a striker. Even if we go and sign an Ivan Toney, I wouldn't be the maddest at it. It wouldn't be my ideal, but it's someone different to what Havertz is, and if he's in 1v1 situations, I back him to score more time than Havertz doing a ball roll or passing it to no one across the goal.
I think if Jesus is starting, Havertz will play in midfield,
and that's what I don't want to see.
Because I think
Arteta seems to find a way to play this one all the time.
That first Emirates Cup game, it looked like that was their lineup, and I won't be surprised
if we go into that starting the season.
If he's starting as Havertz will play him. Cause I just not see him dropping Havertz.
No, he loves Havertz. Havertz most games, starts striker and ends up basically playing centre back. So honestly, but he ends up basically playing centre back because he doesn't come off. So they drop him further and further and further back down the pitch. And I'm just saying, like, bro, come on.
I wonder why you lot do that.
I think there must be a clause, bro. Certain men at Arsenal never come off the pitch.
He's highest paid player, I think.
Yeah. So like certain men never come off the pitch. There's something in this contract that must tell it. I must say, I have to play. It don't matter where.
You have to give me extra mil.
Something, but hey, I don't know. But as I said, if we don't sign a striker, then be prepared to finish the same place as last season. If we do sign a striker, we can really go for it. Because Man City lost Julian Alvarez.
Yeah.
So Man City,
a lot of money as well.
81.
Don't know how they back that much though.
That's a player. He's probably worth it. He's worth that money. Easily worth that.
I like Alvarez a lot, but that is a great sell by City.
82 million. Is he not? He's worth 82 million. He's young,
Bro, they can go and spend 200 million now.
Who?
City.
Yeah.
Well,
City, and Pep. you know Pep. If he doesn't really need you, he'll sell
he
you.
can go, yeah.
So he clearly doesn't really need him.
It'll be interesting what City do as well, though, because just if argument's sake, Haaland's out for a while or injured, because last season he was injured not quite a bit, but Alvarez started quite a bit in his place
as well.
Yeah, and now there's no actual backup.
That don't matter.
Backup strike. That's what I'm saying. He'll probably go back to the false nine, kind of thing.
Foden sitting there.
Yeah,
if not, if not, the market's there.
Yeah. Well, once the window closes, because it looks like wide options wise, like City have wide players again. Obviously signing Savio. Oscar Bob seems to be
player.
More of a, I would maybe say more of a mainstay. We'll wait to see season.
McAtee.
Yeah, Oscar Bob's a player though, but Doku, Grealish, they've got more wide options by the looks of it. Obviously, Bernardo can always do a job there. So yeah, maybe the games that Haaland doesn't play, he'll probably do the false nine thing.
False nine, or they'll sign. Pep finds a way to sign the players like Alvarez. The ones you'd really go unknown, and then they come to the Prem and
not as much though. I would say
he finds a way.
Yeah, no, he'll find a way. But players like Alvarez, City don't really get them as much.
But then you got to also remember that he's been developing some, like, you remember he made a lot of weird signings to me anyway, like the Nunes signing from Wolves and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
He made odd signings, but those players will be developing over the year, and then this year they'll just come and do a mad thing.
It don't always work out though for them, but
majority of the time it does.
Yeah, because for instance, the other end of that scale is Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, but that signing, I felt like it was just, okay, we're just signing this man so everyone else can't sign him.
Kind of.
Because you knew you weren't playing. Rodri's there.
Yeah.
Like certain things that Man City do, I think they do just because we got more money than you and you are not going to have this player.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be doing that a lot.
So, yeah.
But they seem to get players at the right time as well.
Yeah, but it's because they're in a position where they can
do that.
Yeah, like it's basically old school us. We need particular players in particular positions.
Yeah, like what Madrid's done well, what they would have done with Euro.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need you right now, but if you're free in the summer, we'll grab you.
Yeah.
But apparently now Madrid, they're really chasing centre backs. Well, a centre back to sign.
They played their hand, innit?
They're all right, man.
Because I saw Laporte's supposedly linked with them. But they'll need him to obviously take a pay cut because he's Saudi. And they want a free transfer as well. Yeah,
see, they're asking for too much.
They think of their Madrid, didn't it? I told you, they used that Madrid thing against Lille, and Lille said, nah, you're not stronger than us.
Yeah, well.
And speaking of Madrid, Mbappe.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see Mbappe, Vinny, Rodrigo, front three, etc.
Let's hope it works.
Hendricks,
nice to see.
Yeah, I think Hendricks. I don't think he'll play as much though.
Wait, they got Arda Guda.
Yeah, Arda Guler.
Yeah,
he's very good still. Very good young player.
Yeah, no, their team's special. They should probably go to win the Champions League again this year.
Why not you guys?
Because our team ain't as good as Real Madrid's.
But if you're good enough to compete with Man City, then why not?
We're good enough to compete with Man City.
Yeah. Why couldn't you? If you met Madrid in Champions League, would you be fearful with them?
No, I wouldn't be fearful of anyone we play against. But hey,
so you can win, really?
No, of course we can come up against them and win. But I'm being very honest with the squad we have right now and how it's assembled. It's the same as last year, with one extra player. So, where's my optimism coming from? We lost to Bayern Munich, not Madrid. Madrid beat Bayern Munich.
No, that one was definitely going to happen though. Like you losing to Bayern Munich.
No, it shouldn't have happened.
I think you guys, well, depending on how you guys doing the champs, you should be.
But I mean, given up the way
adapted now,
both teams were playing last season, Arsenal were favourites in that time for me.
And then it didn't happen. So you can never be.
I knew they weren't going to win.
You were the only one that said Bayern, to be fair.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
I can see it, man. They weren't ready. But now, let's see what they look like.
Yeah. Hopefully, our experience, obviously. This should be good for us. We get a number 9. Number 1 position is ours.
Ooh. Big shout there. All right, cool. Let's do our top 4. Seeing as Prem's about to start our top 4 predictions, should we do it in particular order? Yeah, go on then. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'll go Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, United. I don't want City to win it again. That'll do my head in, man.
Do you know what's mad?
They're jarring.
Because they've done 4 in a row now, innit?
Yep.
They're jarring.
Yeah, that's mad. Because I basically got that 4 as well.
That's my fault.
And I've got that 4 because
I don't want City to win it again.
But like you said, if you guys don't,
If we don't sign a striker, that's not the 4 that's happening.
I hear it though, but I don't want City to win it
No,
again.
that's my 3. That's my 3. Man United. Man United won.
when he said 4, I was like,
Man United, yeah.
talking
Man
about
United
us?
won. You're finishing 6th, maybe. Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa are gonna go back in there again.
I don't think they're gonna do it with Champions League football.
Ah man, they're not used to that stuff. Like they ain't.
You rarely ever see these new teams come in and do it back-to-back seasons.
You're right, but I just feel like they'll be confident enough to do it. And I've liked the way they've signed players. They've gone under the radar with the signings they've made, but I've liked the way they've signed players. I like the Ross Barkley signing. I like the Onana signing. I like what they're doing. And it's Aston Villa, no one's really looking at them like that, so they can get away with doing what they're doing.
They're gonna get looked at now.
Yeah,
Champions League. So it's how you balance that. Because you seen it, Newcastle Champions League last season finished bottom of the group.
Their whole team was depleted though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The intensity of being in Champions League.
Right. No, you're not wrong.
You seen it when Leicester won the league and they were in Champions League.
Yeah.
They couldn't get out of the group.
No, they got out of the group.
Huh?
Leicester got out of the group.
No, I think they dropped to Europa.
Just even the logistics of it as well.
They got out
Like
of the group and then they lost in the next round.
I'm sure they dropped to Europa. So it's just
that's something that they're gonna have to manage as well.
Majority of the time, when these new teams go into Champions League, they rarely progress into the knockout stages, for instance, or it'll impact their league season.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like Girona going for in Spain.
Yeah,
I don't think, and they've lost key players as well, like the Brick and Savio that's gone City. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams combine it with the league.
Yeah, I'm going same top 4. I said that was my top 4 last season anyway. Apart from Arsenal, my top 4 was I said Villa.
So City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Villa in order.
Well, if Arsenal sign a striker, so before the window ends, Arsenal are going to sign a striker. So Arsenal winning the league.
Okay.
City second, Liverpool,
and then Villa.
Same top 4 as last year. I got it wrong by 1. City 1.
Cool.
Song of the week.
Yeah.
Longevity Flow, Stormzy. That's me. Done.
I have to go on my phone for this one.
My song of the week this week is by Drake, Over My Dead Body.
Nice.
It's because Drake brought out his he brought like 100 gigs. He brought out something, but
what recently?
Yeah, it's like a 100 gigabyte thing. But he also brought out when he was creating Take Care, and he brought out how he created
some videos came out. Innit?
Yeah.
Okay.
He brought out how he created Over My Dead Body, and yeah, that's why.
Yeah. My one is Rick Ross featuring The Dream, Money Dance.
Okay. Sweet. So I got Stormzy, Longevity Flow.
Drake, Over My Dead Body.
Rick Ross featuring The Dream, Money Dance.
Fantastic. And all these songs will get added to Escape and the Noise, the TDL playlist.
Yes.
Get me? But yeah, I guess we can wrap it up on the eve of the Premier League starting. Obviously, Football League kicks off, thank God. Got some... To be fair, it's been a summer of... We've been occupied.
Sports.
Euros, Copa America.
Olympics.
Shout out the Olympics, man.
Yeah.
It was a bit calamitous with the way the French ran it, but other than that, it was entertaining nonetheless. We had a lot to speak about the Olympic episode, so but the people that haven't checked it out, check it out because they were actually really enjoyable. episodes, like getting your sister on as well.
Yeah,
that was top as well. So
Yeah, that was quality.
enjoyed like the nostalgia. Monday morning was like, oh shit, no more Olympics.
Yeah, no
you
more
know,
sports.
you just have that in the background. It's like,
I just want to rewatch some of the events.
Yeah, but you weren't watching some of them.
Yeah, no,
the timings, innit? Sometimes it's like what?
Yeah, and then obviously the Avengers, they did their thing. USA basketball, men's and women's.
They almost never though.
Bro, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, God, the women won by 1 point, innit?
Yeah. Last second shot didn't. It was a 2 instead of a 3.
Yeah, that was a very good game as well.
Yeah.
So
America need to worry though.
Bro, the rest of the world are catching up.
By
and it's brilliant to
2028,
see.
by 2028, I don't know if America. It's not America's gold medal.
What?
It'll be in their home.
But I don't think it's America's gold medal.
Are you saying it in the sense that you're not expecting, like, obviously LeBron, KD, Steph not to be there?
I think even if they're there, because they're going to be at the
yeah, I don't think they're gonna go.
Yeah,
well, LeBron definitely not.
The only one I could see going is KD.
Same,
because he
just
loves
for the sake
basketball
of it.
too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, literally.
But I also don't think that it's their gold medal, because I was looking at the ages of all the players that were there. A lot of them are late 20s, early 30s. Like AD, Embiid, Book.
Booker's late 20s, ain't he?
That 29.
But
AD's like 31, 32. Joel Embiid's like 30.
Yeah. But like with NBA, like early mid 30s, players are still in their prime. Do you know what I mean?
They are, but is it going to be... You remember why Steph didn't go all them years? It's because he was in championship runs. All these players are going to want to be in championship runs. Or you get what I mean? So if that's going to eat into the time of going to play for the Olympics, I don't know. I know it's in LA and it's down the road, but I still don't think...
But then again, like the way the NBA's been of recent is there's been a different winner every year. Whereas like Steph's run, the Warriors were making the final 4 straight years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, or how
run.
many ever straight years?
Mm-hmm.
Like when LeBron was one man team into NBA finals and still playing in those comps. But whereas now, like you said, it's so good to see like the other teams on the international level do well without NBA players as well, because it might bring more interest in terms of like EuroLeague games, for instance, and those players getting spotted to play in the NBA as well. So
Yeah, because this year there was 44 players in the Olympics that played in the NBA.
That were non-American.
That were non-American. Whereas the Dream Team one, there was only about 9 or 8.
Yeah.
So maybe by 2028, there's going to be like 50.
And you see how France are moving right now, bro. France, #1 pick in the NBA draft this year. #1 pick in the NBA draft last year.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah. Where's the one that went this year?
Where did he go?
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks.
Or something like that.
Yeah. So, like, France aren't... Like, these European countries
he's like
aren't...
7-1 as well, isn't it?
Yeah, these European countries aren't messing around. So... This is what I'm saying. When it comes, remember the Euros dominate the league right now. Anyway, if we're being honest,
they're the best players in the league.
Yeah.
Didn't you see what Wemby said after the loss?
Mm-hmm.
Moving mad. It was something about I'm pissed that I lost, but it's peak for the rest of the league. Paraphrasing.
Yeah.
That's basically what he said.
Good.
Yeah, and it should be
Good.
But that's why I feel like I don't know there's a lot of the young and up and coming players in the league, but the way Team USA select isn't okay, we select all the best players, because it's going to have to be a case of who fits with who, hence the reason why Jaylen Brown didn't get picked and stuff like that. And you get what I mean? I just don't think it's going to come home to the USA in 2028. I just don't think. 4 years on, with all the development these countries can do, and you can see the development they've made, and all they're going to be thinking about is, we just need to not let USA win the gold. I don't care who wins. Just USA just don't win. If everything's headed towards that...
It also depends on how good they are as well.
Yeah.
Because I'd say...
These other teams, they got like 1 NBA star.
Yeah, but where they'll be... Like you said, France will be more or less dangerous because of Wemby. They'll be dangerous for like the next 3 Olympics probably. Jokic is late 20s, so he'll still be in his prime.
Yeah, because Spain were always strong back in the day because of the Gasol brothers.
Yeah. Slovenia might be better then.
Yeah, as long
if
as
they get other good players as well, because
Luka
they
needs
finished 4th last Olympics.
Yeah,
so they're
Greece are done.
I feel sorry for Giannis.
Greece are done unless
they need good play. Cause he had a very good Olympics.
Yeah, unless they do what the Americans did with Joel Embiid, just tell man to try and get American citizenship. Bahamas might be alright, soon.
Yeah,
like Bahamas,
they've just missed out on qualifying.
Yeah, but they've got Buddy Hill, DeAndre Ayton, Klay Thompson can switch allegiance there.
Yeah, his eligibility was too late.
Yeah,
and then Aaron Gordon as well.
Yeah,
but him and Aaron Gordon and Klay Thompson, they'll be old next Olympics.
That's true, but I think they'll go.
We don't even know if Klay is still gonna play till.
Clay's what 34 now, isn't it?
34, so put 38.
Yeah,
38.
It'll be tight, man. And Aaron Gordon will be about the same age as well.
No, Aaron Gordon will be like 34.
Obviously,
Aaron Gordon's not that. Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon.
Yeah,
sorry, not Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Eric Gordon.
Yeah, Eric Gordon might be 40 in that Olympics.
Yeah,
he's pushing it.
Sorry, Eric Gordon. I was thinking of. I could picture it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very interesting. By the way, shout out Devin Booker because I'm usually on his case. I'm not rating him as high. Derek Booker this Olympics was superb as a team player, and he did tweet about it last year when someone, I think it was Kyle Kuzma, that tweeted saying, we need someone to do like a role for us next Olympics, blah, blah, blah. And Devin Booker said, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. And he done a hell of a role, done a hell of a job, and he was very efficient.
I'm telling you, D-Book's the guy, D-Book.
But he showed me another level to him.
So what, you now understand he's better than Donovan Mitchell?
We'll renew that argument later.
Because, Tash as well, you need to understand he's better than Donovan Mitchell.
We'll renew that argument later. But Devin Booker showed me something completely different.
He's been this though.
I've not seen Booker like this.
He's been this. But he scores more.
He just lived up to that tweet, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Defensively, he is this.
I've never thought Devin Booker was like a great defender. Or
bro, he's
been. I've never thought he's that.
Oh, yeah.
Me personally, I've never thought he's that. I'd never think, all right, cool, as a two-way guard like that.
No, he's
Devin Booker.
Yeah.
He showed me something. Still. I was really impressed. So yeah, no, obviously he'll be there next Olympics.
Yeah.
Tatum will be there.
I don't know. Do you know what? For some reason, I feel like, some men have just won it, and they're like, okay, cool, let the other brothers go. Like they did with the World Cup.
But who though?
The young and up-and-coming players that will come through. Jar ain't gone to one of them. Yeah,
but because say next one, the not fringe players, but the ones that weren't the big net, LeBron, KD, Steph. They'll more or less think it's their team.
Anthony Edwards.
And definitely he's going to think it is.
Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, if he gets a chance to play.
Yeah. Devin Booker. He might think
he'll be the guy.
Yeah.
He should be the old head on the team.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday will still be there.
Nah,
Drew's
34.
Really?
Yeah. Mate.
Bro, most of that team's old. When I was literally looking, I was like, half of these men might not be in the NBA by the time this.
Half of them. Yeah.
He looks young.
AD can go in as an experienced big man,
but his injury, in playing through the summer, I think he only went because of the man that were going.
Yeah, because this was his first one since he went. Was it London?
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah,
so it's 12 years.
He wasn't even in the league then. He was just got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
I actually remember that. So yeah, because he went in 19. So AD's 31 now. Bam will more or less be. Bam will be there.
Maybe.
Yeah, but he's the American bigs, and he's been back to back.
I don't think Embiid will be there.
Yeah. Apparently, there was rumors him saying he's gonna go for Cameroon.
Yeah, I
think he just wanted to secure some sort of gold.
Yeah, I hear it still.
Now he's got the gold. He can do what he wants now.
Yeah,
because I feel like
he's got the gold for his son.
A lot of
he might even go to France.
Those younger players,
because France might win the next time.
Yeah, he said, "Let me just go to who's gonna win."
Yeah,
he saw the future in the final.
Yeah,
it's true. A lot of the youngerish players. I'm very intrigued to see how they'll perform in the NBA. The ones that were in the squad, being around the greatest three of this generation,
right?
Seeing how they maneuvered throughout this whole camp, etc. All the positive stuff we were hearing from about LeBron, KD, Steph, etc.
Bam will definitely be there.
How even in the championship game and getting the alley-oop of KD, that's his favorite player, stuff like that, bro. I'm really intrigued to see the next level that these, because they're the faces of the NBA now.
Yeah,
these guys. So it's gonna be like you said. Jar will probably be next one. If he didn't have his issues, he would have probably been in this one.
I don't know if he would have got in the country though.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Ja might have. Yeah, Ja might be the next one just because of LA.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, but he didn't have no charge, so he actually would have.
Oh, that's true.
He would have been able.
He's too much of a risk.
It's the other way. It's entering America. That's more the risk than leaving.
Yeah, he was just too much of a risk. They said no.
Obviously with his troubles, but Ja should have been there. It'll be like maybe Jalen Brunson will be at the next one. Yeah, all this kind of stuff.
But maybe this time they actually pick Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? You know why I say it will be completely different? The game's changed, and when you look at what actually won us the game, it was Steph's 3-point shooting. Yeah. At the end of the day, what won us or kept us in? I say kept us. We're not even from America. What kept them in? What kept them in the game?
We were rooting. Yeah, I did not want no slander on LeBron or KD or Steph's name. Because those old heads, everyone knows they were waiting for that. Yeah. They know.
But what kept them in the game was a 3-point shooting. I don't know if there's going to be anyone. There's not going to be 3 players like Steph, KD, and LeBron that can actually take over the game to the levels they can do in their aspects. Yeah. So that's where
maybe Trae Young.
Nah.
Would he come in and shoot?
He can't
I just
shoot
think
like
Steph's
that.
a once in a lifetime, man.
He can't shoot like that. And then there's LeBron. Who passes like LeBron?
Closest thing they got.
Who's the Swiss Army knife? Like,
and then who's the person that can just... Who's the
7
scorer like KD?
And
this is the problem.
Like, these lot, the reason why they're generational.
Yeah, and that's why I think the USA team, they're going to really have to start developing athletes.
Yeah, no, real talk.
Because they drafted in Joel Embiid because they knew they weren't developing people correctly.
I think he drafted himself, really.
No, but the fact that they even gone
but they let him do it, so...
Because usually in the past, we've got bigs.
Yeah.
Now, no, we need the one that's from Cameroon.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
Do you get what I mean?
So it's gonna be like you said, it's gonna be a much closer thing. LA to there'll be favorites, but it'll be way more closer. Mm-hmm. Way more closer.
Do you know what though? I don't think they will be favorites though. There's a potential that they might not even be favorites.
I think they'll be favorites just from the fact that every 12 man
will be from the NBA.
Will be from the NBA.
That's true, but a lot could happen from now until 28.
Because France's team they could have 9 players from the NBA.
Because who knows what Wemby's gonna be like 4 years from now?
Yeah.
Who knows what's that new draft pick's name?
Wemby could
don't know his name, but
I don't even know his name.
Who knows what he's gonna be like
Wemby
4 years from now?
Wemby will arguably be the best player in the league in 4 years. Mm-hmm. Who knows?
Yeah.
So.
And in these games, it's a one-off shot.
Yeah, it's not, that's where it is as well. It's the one-off games.
It's not
because in that Serbia game, it showed like someone even tweeted it, and it was a good point. It was basically like AAU pool where LeBron, KD, and Steph said, "No, we actually have to disregard the coaching aspect and do this ourselves, but work together and figure things out." Mm-hmm. And then you saw that stretch where they all 3 made baskets in a row. Yeah, like they just dominated the stretch. I think Embiid hit one, and then they went on their stretch as a trio, and they all done it in their own way. Like LeBron the bully ball, KD for jumper, Steph free, and it was just like they've all just put their like it was fantastic to watch. Like in terms of those guys. Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, I enjoyed the Avengers, as LeBron called them, because you've had the Dream Team, the Redeem Team, and then the Avengers. Obviously, Dream Team, them man were playing like farmers and that. You get me? Sorry, old heads. Bro, I saw one clip of them playing Brazil in '92. I was like, this is not a basketball team. So I'm not having it. But yeah, anyway, I enjoyed that. Like we said, really enjoyed the Olympics. And hopefully this upcoming football season is another one to enjoy from watching at all aspects, as well as Jacob once he's back playing again. Mm-hmm. Get me, now he's fully fit.
That's right.
Get me. And then, we'll be on our way making journeys. Who knows? But yeah, as Dej likes to say,
tell a friend to tell a friend.
Jacob,
like and subscribe.
Peace. Thank you very much, people, for tuning in. As always, really appreciate you guys. And Joe MBT, I'm signing out.
Dej signing out.
Jacob signing out.
Peace.
Thank you for listening.